Well, again, we have unhealthy air quality in Fargo. There's fog and the unhealthy air quality index here at the unhealthy range at 153, putting us just into that red category, meaning it will impact all of us if you are out and about doing strenuous activities. So limit those outdoor activities while this is happening here in the FM area. Here's a look outside. You can see that conditions are looking murky, and it's not just fog. There's some pollutants getting trapped in the atmosphere as well. You can almost kind of see there's a little bit of a dirty view to our cloud cover and our fog that is here. And here's what's going on. We're going to get a little sciencey here, but I want to explain what's happening. So normally this is what a typical atmosphere looks like. You got the warmer air down near the surface, colder air higher up in normal conditions. We don't have those kind of conditions right now. So what we would want to see is any air that's rising or any emissions that happen to rise and just continue to go up, because air rises as long as the surrounding air is cooler. And again, that's not what's happening here for us. What's happening is there's a shallow layer of cold air near the surface. And so anything that is going to be emitted at the surface, like exhaust from your car, isn't going to be going anywhere. It gets trapped by this warmer air that's been moving over us. We've been talking about that warm up. Well, it's not making its way all the way down to the surface immediately. And so some of that air is getting trapped because there's no wind to blow it around. And so that means that rising air gets trapped, including any smoke or pollutants that are out there. So we end up with air quality that's pretty bad over a shallow layer. And so we're going to be dealing with that as long as we have no wind. We need that wind to kick in to help clear this out. And it's just not happening just yet. So keep that in mind as you're making your afternoon plans in the FM area. Surrounding region, we've got fog everywhere. We're looking at visibility that's down to 0 in Gwinner and in Oaks. We're at a quarter mile in Cooperstown, Valley City, Jamestown, less than a mile visibility for you. Over to the east, about 2 to 5 miles visibility there. Northern Valley, Grand Forks struggling at the airport at a quarter mile visibility and a half-mile visibility in Grafton, quarter mile in Cooperstown. So there are places still stuck with this dense fog. We need this wind to pick up. It's starting to a little bit. We're seeing more places with wind speeds getting into the teens, but it's not much. We need that to kick in a little bit more here out of the south, and that eventually will, and all of that fog will start to drift to the north and west. A look at our temperatures. We're at 26 in Fargo, so we are starting to get that warmer air mixing down a little. We're at 19 in Grand Forks, 9 in Langdon, and 30 in Fergus Falls right now. The radar, at least, is on the quiet side. We don't have anything to show you here in the valley. It's pretty clear as well as far as dealing with any type of freezing drizzle at the moment. But as we head into tonight, that'll be changing. So the good news is that we're going to see these winds pick up out of the southeast heading into the rest of the afternoon, into the evening. That will help to sweep out that fog, get any of that stagnant air out of here. It also ushers in some moisture, though. This is late tonight. This is 9 p.m. We're still looking pretty good temperature-wise for a lot of folks, so that's good if you have plans to be out and about here this evening. But notice what happens overnight and into tomorrow morning. We see these little pockets of either light snow or a little bit of a light mix move in. So there could be a couple of areas that see a quick little round of some light precipitation, something to be aware of. I don't think it'll be too impactful for your Saturday. And Saturday and Sunday look really good. In fact, good timing for dry, quiet conditions and more comfortable temperatures, because we've got that big week next week. We have first alert weather days Tuesday through Thursday, but the system may start up on Monday. So this could be an all-week event on this long-lasting system. Again, a reminder, heavy snow and wind seeming like a pretty good likelihood at this point. Still several days away, things could change, but we want you to be prepared for it, and that's why we have those first alert weather days for you.
Yep, absolutely, and the VNL weather app, crucial to have, especially for next week coming up.
Always a great tool.
Yep, Lisa, thank you so much.